one thing y'all need to know about these females, bro. They always gonna buck. They always gonna buck. It don't matter if you're walking around looking like a prom, Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates. It don't matter, man. They always gonna buck. And the best way to keep them in the right frame, the best way to keep them in a place, you always gotta be assertive. Never lose that frame. Never let them, move you off center with their BS. Because for y'all that live with a chick, or for y'all that been with a chick for more than a month or something, y'all already know. They always gonna bring up issues about anything. You done left plates on the sink, you forgot to wash them, you left your drawers, in the bathroom, whatever the case may be, man. You left the toilet seat down, she gonna make an issue out of that. All you gotta do is just remain calm, cool, calm, and collected. You gotta be the man. You gotta keep that masculine frame. The number one thing that I see, the number one problem I see going on these days is we got a lot of female type dudes out here with a lot of estrogen. And what do I mean? A female goes off on you, and what do? Instead of remaining steady, you trying to match her energy. What are you doing? What are you doing, pimp? Do not let her move you off center. If she hollering, going off, trying to stir something, you just gotta be cool with it. Do not argue. Just be like, hey, baby, listen. It ain't that big of a deal. I forgot, and that's it. Do not try to go off like, I told you, calling her out her name and all that. You gotta remain steady. Do not never let it move you off center. Whatever they say. Let's say you out and you at a bar, y'all getting some drinks, and a dude trying to holler at her. This is the other thing. Y'all gotta understand, it doesn't matter how long you've been with a chick, or, especially if she bad, dudes always gonna be hating. Dudes always gonna be hating, man. They want what they can't have. They want what you have. So they always gonna try to holler at her. And you peep that, and you start going off, you wanna fight the dude, you wanna stir something, run a fade, whatever. Bro, best believe if she entertaining it, you gotta call her out on it. You ain't gonna go upside her head like a pimp. You just gotta be like, hey, listen, that BS you've been doing, I don't like it. I don't like it. You disrespecting me, and I ain't gonna appreciate that. Next time you do that, I'm out. You gotta keep it a buck. Never holler, never start an argument, acting like a female. You always gotta call. If she does something you don't like, you gotta call it out. Ain't no second chances. Think about this. Let's say for y'all that got jobs, or let's say you got some people working for you, and they always come in and work late, and you letting it slide. Guess what? Guess what gonna happen? They gonna keep doing it. Or if you're the one doing it, the first time you're gonna be like, you're supposed to show up at 7 a.m. and you show up at 7:05, and the boss ain't saying nothing. Guess what? You're gonna show up at 7:10. Then you're gonna be like, oh, he ain't said nothing yet. Oh, okay. You're gonna keep pulling at that, leeway to see what's gonna happen. Because he ain't saying nothing. That's the same thing with these females. You gotta nip it at the bud. You gotta call it out as it is. And the only way you're gonna be able to do that, you always gotta be ready to walk away. Straight up. If you with a female and you afraid to walk away, or you afraid to not be with her, you can never be assertive with her. Never. It ain't gonna happen. It's impossible. If you feel like you can never walk away from this female, you ain't never gonna be assertive, because you're afraid to create conflict. You're afraid to, you know, make her feel uncomfortable. You're afraid to call it out that she gonna leave you. No, she ain't. You think she gonna leave you. She thinks she gonna leave you, but unless you hitting her upside the head and all that, nah, that ain't what I mean, and that's not how you should do it. You should just call it out as it is. She gonna fall in love more. She gonna, she always gonna see you like she gonna respect that frame. It don't matter who you are, man. Y'all think Ronnie Coleman, his wife ain't bucking? You do not get these broads to respect you by going upside their head. They ain't gonna respect you just because you buff, just because you think you bad, you a gangster, you out here running these streets. They ain't gonna make them respect you, bro. The only way they gonna respect you if you call it out and you remain assertive and you keep that frame.